Hey guys, Canadian Zangief back again. This time around, replacing a lot of stuff that I had lost, and a few other odds and ends I picked up along the way. And yeah, pretty happy with what I got here. So let's go through it quick. Let's take a look. So, first off, I was out with a friend of mine, and we were hitting up the thrift stores and checking some stuff out, and I see this box like way in the back, electronics of Goodwill, and I've been looking for something like this for a long time, just for like testing purposes. And you know, if you ever have someone over to your house, or you know, out to do a trade or something, it's good to be able to you know, take them down without actually bringing them into the sanctuary, you know, before you really get to know them. So I picked this up, little miniature TV, and works good, runs on batteries. Yeah, it's powering up now, there we go. The old snow. So I can test consoles and stuff like on the go, and even if I'm buying something, I can test it out before you know, I spend the money, right? Next thing I picked up was my wife was hitting up some of the stores like Value Village on the way too. Grabbed all these 30% off. I think they're like $4.99 a piece minus 30%, so you know, like $3, something like that. Tech deck for the Game Boy Color. Don't know anything about it, but you know, whatever. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3 for the original Xbox. Got Borderlands for the 360. Soul Calibur 2 for the original Xbox. Splinter Cell for the original Xbox. And Splinter Cell Chaos Theory for the original Xbox. You know, nothing major, you know, but got them on the cheap, so you know, whenever you can find something cheap, get it so you can flip it and get something you really want, right? Was heading by the pawn traders, and when I walked in the store, I saw it all laid out in the case, and I was asking the clerk about it, and someone had just literally walked in and brought all of this in and a whole bunch more before I did. So I was definitely the first pick on it, and I've been going there for a little bit, so he cut me a deal. You know, I bartered them down. Got these for $7 a piece, and they're all complete and in good shape. Kid Icarus Uprising for the Nintendo 3DS. Pokemon Black 2 for the DS. Pokemon Black for the DS. Pokemon White 2 for the DS. Pokemon Soul Silver for the DS. And Zelda Phantom Hourglass. At $7 a piece, you know, I couldn't go wrong. He literally came down more than half of what they had it listed for. And that's kind of like a general rule for me. I'll never walk into a pawn shop and pay sticker price, ever. If they refuse to move, I walk out. You know, it's just like a little thing that I always do. And I can't help it. You know, I don't mean to be so cheap that you know, I refuse to pay sticker price, but I guess that's how you accumulate and get further in your goals of collecting. A friend of mine at work watches my videos, Lou, and he picked something up last time he went to the thrift store, and it was from some PSP games. So I got Shaun White snowboarding. I think he paid like $2 or something for it. You know, it's cool. You know, having friends look out for you and everything. You know, it's, you know, it pushes you farther, even like that much further. You know, it makes you feel good. You know, everyone's kind of supporting you and everything. NBA Live 2008 and Madden for the PSP. I haven't tried really any of them yet. I'll probably give them a spin and see how it goes. I haven't played too many sports games for the PSP. One of the last things my wife picked up me recently was from the thrift store, 30% off. It was a little bit banged up, but I was able to clean it up a lot, you know, and replace a couple portions of it, and now it's, you know, works great. I'll probably never use it, but I've always wanted one for a while now, just to have like a showpiece, you know, in the collection, and that's going to be the original DMG Game Boy. Works great. Got a replacement screen on it, you know, that classic sound. And yeah, very happy to have it. I was considering, you know, front lighting it or backlighting it, I guess, for the DMG, but like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to actually play it now that I have my Revo, but it'll look nice sitting on the shelf, right? So, relatively recently, I had a few things that were, you know, kind of, I've been robbed, okay? Someone broke into my house at random, I guess, and ended up stealing all of my new gen stuff, me and Mrs. Geef's, and a big chunk of some of the games I had down here. Luckily all my retro stuff was left behind. I think they were in and out so fast. Now I'm going to touch on this before I go on to the pickup portion. Now this is an incredibly good motivation to, you know, catalog your games. Collecting is a huge investment, and if you don't have proper records of everything, even like, you know, take pictures of everything, have a comprehensive list of everything that is in your collection, and give it to your insurance agency, because it's a nightmare to go back on it without it. Luckily I had all the receipts, I had boxes, I had everything that was taken, so I actually got most of it back minus the deductible. So, you know, it's, you know, you learn a bit from it, but it could have been a lot worse than it was. So they ended up stealing among many other things, my PSP. So, you know, insurance gives you money to replace, so I took that. So this is going to be fair market value. I didn't get a crazy deal on it or anything, since I got it from eBay, because I wanted to replace, you know, what was lost. But I did get a little bit extra on it. I got it as a bundle, because I was very specific about wanting the same memory card and the same model and everything, because only certain games actually work with a certain size of memory card, like for older games. Like I have Breath of Fire 3 imported for the PSP, and if you have a memory card any larger than 2 gigabytes, you cannot save your game, because it doesn't register any of the, you know, later larger volumes. So I'll just quickly go over everything I got with it, and then I'll go with the system. So some of this is just trash, but it came with, and, you know, whatever. Kick-Ass the movie for PSP. You know, it's a great movie. I never really been one for collecting the PSP movies, but you never know. If I find a lot of them some days and have them all boxed, maybe I'll get into it. They're really cheap, so why not, right? God of War, Ghosts of Sparta. You know, that's a good game. I played the PS3 compilation for it. Yeah, but I'm probably not going to keep that for the PSP because I have the PS3 version. Dungeon Maker, Hunting Ground. No idea. Looks all right. Made by Xseed. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. You know, Monster Hunter's a good game. It's not a game that I can really play more than one version at the same time. Like I'm currently playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for the 3DS. I don't think I could play any other rendition, you know, because a lot of them are kind of the same with just some graphical changes. And it's basically the same kind of play style, new weapons, you know, whatever. But not something I could play again with another system. MotoStorm, Arctic Edge, definitely not my style. I'm going to be sending that someone else's way for sure. I have no interest in that at all. Metal Gear Solid, Portable Ops. I don't know anything really about this one, if it's a traditional one or mission-based Metal Gear Solid game. I know there was one that I played back in the day that was mission-based and you weren't really Solid Snake or anything, and that one I did not care for. I can't remember if it was Portable Ops or Acid, Metal Gear Solid Acid, but I guess I'll find out when I try it. Ooh, and I dropped something. Okay, Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Once again, not my cup of tea, you know, whatever. Never really been too much for racing games unless it's something different, like a Mario Kart or like, you know, Wipeout or something like that. Let's get that thing now. Next up, Astro Boy, the video game. Still have yet to see the movie for this. Used to love the cartoon way back in the day. I really should get around to it because I totally forgot that this was a thing. Little Big Planet for the PSP. Another one of those, you know, PS3 games that people say you have to play. Never played it. I've seen people play it. I've seen reviews on it. I don't see the appeal. It's, I guess, a cute little platformer, but it just doesn't grab me. Now we're getting to the dregs. Scrabble for the PSP. We put that back down, yeah. Star Wars Battlefront. Renegade Squadron. Star Wars Battlefront's always great, you know. I can't see how they could screw this up, you know. Classic gameplay. Favorite's definitely, you know, the second one. And 3 is supposed to be coming out pretty soon, so that might have to be a PS4 purchase right there. Dungeon Siege, Throne of Agony. Made by 2K, so possibility. Looks kind of like Diablo. Why not? NBA 2007. It's not, you know, NBA Jam, so forget it. Mortal Kombat Unchained. Love Mortal Kombat, you know, classic, you know, fighter. Is it? Yeah, it's side scroller. That's good. Anything I can stay away from the, you know, the 3D Mortal Kombat. And one of the best ones in the lot, you know, I already have it already, but this is a completed box, so it's nice, so I can probably get a little something for it. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I've dumped so many hours into this. Zach is awesome. When you finally like really get far in the game and you've beaten it and you're going to like New Game Plus, some of the damage you can do and the combos is just unbelievable. I just love it. So now on to the meat of it, or the main part of it, the PSP itself that I got. So it's a PSP 2000, like this. It comes in a nice little case, protect everything. The most important thing that I love about it, open it, is that it is a special edition. If I can open it, there we go. Man, that's secure. Special edition God of War one. So it's the black and red PSP 2000. The black's red back there. Very minty. very minty. Battery holds a perfect charge. I got the whole lot for about 130 bucks, you know, plus including shipping and everything. Not the best, not the craziest deal, but certainly not unreasonable, especially for a special edition and the exact model, the memory card that I needed and everything. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's at least as good as the one I had, if not a little bit better, because I like the little black on red effect. So yeah, that's my pickups for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. So I just want to say again that you know, me being robbed, you know, people breaking into your house, you know, it's a horrible ordeal and everything. And you know, you want to focus on, you know, what's really important. You know, at the end of the day, you know, all that was taken was stuff. You know, I wasn't hurt, my wife wasn't hurt, you know, the house wasn't really damaged, you know, there was nothing horrible that really happened. You know, stuff that, like, there was a couple of things, but nothing that was more than just stuff. You know, really makes you think about what matters, and it really made me realize that I really don't want to go too far beyond what I have now. You know, I'll swap stuff out, but I think that's about it. I don't want to get to a point where my collection is so big that I can't, you know, really keep track of it. And I don't want it to be such a key portion of my life that if it were to ever be gone, it would be like life would be over or something. And that would just be like the worst thing ever. So all I can say is enjoy your games, have fun. That's what they're there for. And try not to take it too seriously. See ya.